good, I hope. This is an extra little whip along. Otherwise, you're not going to be getting any more whips on this because I only started this last Saturday. Today's Friday. And I'm on the last row. Now, it is customised bookshelf. It is 92 by 41. It's a round. Thoroughly enjoyed doing it. And it's by Randall Spangler. Now, I've just put these here because otherwise my tray gets stuck. I am using my limited edition Lavender Felisa Cook tray. Comes with a lid and a stopper. Take them off for the minute. I'm also using my soft grip pen. This is the original one I've had for ages from Kitten Up Kitten. And I'm also using my cute little dragon release paper, which is available on my Etsy shop, along with loads of different designs. Please feel free to go on and check them out. All links will be down there in the description. Also a link to my Facebook page, which come and join. We have a giggle. But yeah, because the top half of this, or this side, the right hand side, they won't stick because there's some drills down there, is quite blocky. I just thought, you know what, pen, just do it all in one go because it's going to be finished today. I've sort of put everything. I've done an unboxing video today, which you will see, I believe, next Tuesday. And it's one to watch, guys. It's one to watch. So I am in the process of getting loads of videos done. I'm trying to get quite ahead in videos for when I go away, so that you guys don't forget me. You know, you might just forget me. And that would just not be nice. So I thought I'll get some done. I'll get this, like I said, you're getting an extra whip this week. Because otherwise, it's literally one whip on this canvas. Can't believe how quick I've done it. Because I haven't spent like every day doing it. I haven't done, there's been days I haven't done any. Because I've been doing lots of filming of other stuff. But it means that Sunday's whip will be on a different canvas. This video will be going up later than normal because I didn't get up till midday. I literally couldn't be bothered. I woke up at 7, then went back to sleep. That was really bad multi-placing. Yeah, then I went back to sleep. Woke up about 11 and I just couldn't be bothered to get out of bed. I was dreaming about Usher. Oh my God, you guys. His performance at the Super Bowl. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. If that man wants a bit of English lady, please come. I will, see what I mean? Still keep doing it. I will look after you, Usher. He is amazing and extremely, extremely sexy. Yeah, I said it. Extremely sexy. I do like a bit of Usher, me. But yeah, what else have I been doing? What have I been doing? Not a lot, really. Nothing exciting. Making future videos. I did finish sorting out all my Diamond Art Club drills. So I'm gonna, next week, I'm gonna start on my acrylics so that all those will be done. Because what would be nice is to have it all done before I go away. That is the plan. Whether that plan works or not is a completely different thing, because my life doesn't always go to plan. So I am back to using double-sided tape and glue dots in my pens, because they just last longer. And you know what? I don't want to keep... I just want a dot, you know. So I have gone back to using those. That's working. I actually did this pen. When did I do this pen? Sunday. I put the double-sided into it. And it's still got the same ones in it. So it could most probably do with refreshing. And by refreshing, what I would do is I would literally just take it out, turn it around and put it in again. So I've done nearly this whole canvas on the same bit, same glue dots, everything. And I do sometimes, right, I get lazy and I just do it all single placing. I think I'm better multi-placing with squares than I am rounds, but that could just be because I've done more squares. We had majors with a delivery yesterday. Ended up where I ended up going to collect it today, and I went there. I said to Annie, do you think I can go in my slippers? She said, yeah, Mum, we're only going into the corner shop. Because that's all I had to go to the corner shop. And me being lazy, so I just threw my tracky bottoms on. Shot down to the corner shop. Got me, it was actually the Diamond Art Club that I unboxed in the video before I did this one. Which I think is going up, like I said, Tuesday. And then I thought, oh, I need bread. So I said, come on, we're round the corner from Waitrose. Let's just go and get some bread. Now, Waitrose is bloody expensive, alright? But I thought, it's only a loaf of bread. It weren't too bad, actually. So we went into there. I'm in the shop. Security looked at me a bit funny. Realised I still only had me slippers on, didn't I? But whatever. And the thing is, they're not even just little slippers. They're big fluffy boot ones. But could you? Like, it's me. And I said, Annie, I've got my slippers on still. She was like, Mum, this is me. Would you expect any different? Because it is me, and that's the kind of shit I do. And then we came home. I thought, right, before I start dyeing, because I knew that I wanted to finish this today. So I thought, before I start and do the WIP on this, let me do the unboxing video, because then I can just put it away. So we did that. I put all that away. And then uploaded it. And it is now time to dot away. And I'll tell you something. I absolutely love squares. That's not going to change. But I've really enjoyed doing this. I've literally loved doing this painting. And it looks bloody amazing. It really does. So, will I get more rounds? Who knows? Now, if I see a painting, right, and I really like it, I don't think, oh, well, I can't get that because it's rounds. I have got some rounds. Not a lot, but I have got some. But I think now I've been lucky, as in the paintings that I've wanted have been squares. And I love squares. Nothing is going to change there. I absolutely love doing squares. I think that squares are easier. However, I've done a whole diamond painting in a week. And not even, like, it's not like, oh my God, I've got to get this finished. It's just that it's taken a week. Now, it is quite, although it's 92 centimetres long across, it is only 41 centimetres wide. So I've literally, because I do quite big sections, guys. So I have literally been doing, one section is half a row. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly. I'm not perfect at multi-placing with rounds. Like I said, I think that is because of the fact that I think this is only the second, maybe third round I've done since I started multi-placing. So maybe that will come with practice. But I've definitely enjoyed doing this. And yeah, hence I find it a bit harder to do horizontal multi-placing with this. So I just end up spending a shitload of time straightening them up. So I tend to not bother. I tend to just single place with, pour some more in there. I've got a lot more U's left to do. And I'll tell you something, these little bits that I got from Temu, the anti-static, amazing. Amazing. What I'm actually going to do is see if I use these ones again, whether they're reusable. Because they're not like dryer sheets. They're more like cloth. So we'll have a little, see if you can reuse them. And they do come in lots of different colours. But yeah, very happy with how this is coming along. Obviously, it means there'll be an unboxing, which may be up tomorrow, depending on what time I finish. Because this will be finished today. I have no other plans today but to work on this, because I have got a few orders to do. I'm going to do them in the morning. Get them done. Now, I think that's all the U's. Now, underneath these release papers, and like I said, I've just stuck this so that there isn't any U's. No. Or this blue symbol is 3s. So, another colour bites the dust. But I've got to say, guys, now this is an old kit. And it is a lovely kit. Right, I'm not going to do them ones yet because that's a load of colour. Let's do those ones in there, which is 904. But yeah, extremely pleased with how this has gone. So we want the little... Now there's a few down there. Sort of spotted everywhere, but let's do in here. Now, this painting, in all fairness, has been very sort of what I'd call confetti blocking. Like, even though this dragon, it's little patchy bits, I have been able to use my multi-placer, which makes it quicker to do. Although I really do need to sort out this double-sided tape in my pen. Because, see what I mean? I end up spending so long doing the placing them properly. Sometimes I just get lazy and I say, right, that's it. I'm just going to single place. Didn't do a good job of shaking them up, that's for sure. We went through our suitcases today because we got some more little bits for the holidays. So we've had a little fashion show of Annalise showing off stuff that she needed to try on. And she's pretty much finished now. Apart from getting some nice new underwear, because I do like new underwear for holiday. But we'll shoot down to Primani for that. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. We've got everything that we need. See, look, I get lazy and I just end up single placing. Because sometimes when it's just 2 drills and stuff, it's just easier. And I am kind of, because I'm enjoying doing it, I'm not, you know, like usually when you're doing a painting and like, especially because I've said I'm going to do, try to get 12 Diamond Art Clubs done this year, because guys, I'm having a bit of stash guilt. And I know it's my own fault because I'm the one that keeps getting them. But I'm one of these people that thinks, I don't want 600 Diamond Art Clubs where, what happens like when I'm gone? Because let's be honest, you can only do so many, can't you? And there's nothing in my stash that I don't want to do. Possibly one that I'm not completely excited about. So it's going to be one of them. I don't want to sit there and think, well, what's going to happen to me stash if I can't diamond paint no more, or I outlive the stash, which, not being funny, some people's stashes are that extreme. Completely jealous, obviously, because part of the addiction for diamond painting is the stash. Let's be honest. And so far, I'm keeping to my I'm not getting any new paintings unless the one that I'm waiting for restock comes into restock. If that comes into restock, I'm getting it, because I don't think it will stay around in restock for long. But that's the only one that I'm allowing myself to get before we go on holiday. And that way, like, I finished this one. And I should finish at least one more. So if I replace one, but I've done 2, that's good, isn't it? But I think it is anyway. And that's that's the way I'm sort of looking at it all right now. So that I can, because it is, like, I've got a few. Like, if I do 12 a year. I've got about 4 years worth, maybe a little bit more longer than that. And a lot of mine are really big ones. So, yeah. Oh, see, it keeps getting stuck. So, I don't think there's any reds under here of those ones. But we will check. No, I think that's another colour done. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, a lot up this end, like I said, is very colour blocky. The 3371s is crazy amounts all along there. So, I'll most probably leave those till last. Where did that go there? So, let's do the hashtag next. A lot of these greens are just in sort of the bottom half of the dragon here with his tail. So, let's get you lot in. And this is what I mean, because I'm enjoying it, I don't feel a rush, so I am quite happy to be single placing on a lot of this. Like all that 3371s, that big colour blocking bit, I will more than, because I don't like colour blocking, I'll more than likely multi-place all that. But the next time you see this picture, it should be complete. Which means we're just over halfway through February and I've finished Butterfly of Paradise. Because although, yes, I did start it before Christmas, I hadn't done much of it, but that is included. And then there's this one. And then because I am going away, I'll obviously won't be doing much. I am going to take one away with me. I think I've decided what one I'm taking. But anybody that knows me, that could change at a moment's notice. I want to take a smaller one with me so that it fits on the, or nearly fits on the little pull-out table on the plane. I'm hoping that in the hotel, there'll be a little table or something that I can work on. With any luck. But yeah, it's going to be, and I might not get much done on holiday, you know. We tend to, when we've been in the past, we've always tended to sort of be up and out early and then sort of easy evenings. But you don't know, do you? It might be that I don't get much done. It might be that I just get it done on the plane. But, yeah. And then I've got one that I want to do when I come back. And I need to kit that up. Because that's not kitted up. And that's for an event called Springathon. I will, when I'm kitting it up, I'll get all the information. And I'll put the link up. I'm not taking part in the event, as in, I'm not doing it to get prizes or anything like that. I'm just going to do it along with them. You know? Oh, that's a dodgy one. I'll just do it along with the other people that is doing it so that I can... It's a way of... Because I saw it on Facebook and I thought to myself, oh. And then it's a spring one. And I thought, straight away, I thought of one of my paintings. And I was like, yeah, I can do that one. And it's also a way of deciding what one I want to do next. Because, not next, because I know what I'm doing after this one. but just a way of, I've got so many paintings that I'm like, oh, I'll do this one, oh, I'll do that one. Some of the ones that I've got are older canvases. I've decided I'm going to do one for Pride, which is June in the UK. I'm going to do one that I've got for Black History Month. And here in the UK, that is October. So there's kind of a couple of free that I'll do. Not join events, but I can do, sort of decide what to do. But I think, I'm hoping I get 12 done. Because the other thing is, we've also got, like, as you all know, on a Wednesday I do, or some of you know, my regular subscribers, every Wednesday I do my conversion videos. So that kind of knocks a day out of each week. We've then got DIY DP May, and then DIY DP November, which is an event run by Sam over at Kitten Up Kitten, and it's a time to work on your conversions. So I haven't decided whether I am going to work on my Medusa or whether I'm going to do a little conversion. Because I have got a little conversion that I've got all the drills for it. So I may just kit it up, because it's not kitted up. And it's only 20 colours. It's only a little one. But I might just kit it up so that it's then ready if I decide to do that. Also, it gets rid of some of my acrylics, which got shitloads of them. And I would like to get them, I'm using them first. If I can use them first, then I'll just have beautiful Diamond Art Club ones. Put that one in the wrong place. Not in the wrong place, it's still that one. But I wasn't following me thingamajig. I think, guys, I'm going to take a quick break because I need to visit the ladies' room. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've missed the pop. Well, I do love a pop. So, I will be back in a blink of an eye. Right, I'm back. Right, let's look at some of these comments, because I'm sure you're fed up of listening and bored of listening to me talking about nonsense. So, we've got 2 weeks ago, we've got Trudy. She says, I hope you get well soon, Penny. Thank you, my darling. I'm kind of like, I'm nearly 3 weeks since I first tested positive COVID. I'm so tired. I think that is my main symptom, is the fact that I'm physically tired. Like, I can sit and do diamond painting, but I don't sit here for hours and hours. I have to obviously have a break, and I'm having a fair few naps every day, but I'm just sort of letting my body tell me that I need to nap. I'm not, which is most probably why I didn't get up. I fell back to sleep today, because that doesn't happen. Usually once I'm awake, that's it. End of. There's no, I could be awake at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm up. I'm up, ready to face the day. I'm wide awake. I get up, have a coffee, and get ready for my day. But this last couple of weeks, yeah, I've been able to sort of lay in bed and literally just lay there. I tend to get my phone out, have a little scroll. You know, the tiredness. My nose is not running all the time now. So you're not having to listen to me sniffling along. But thanks, Trudy. And then on the whip along for Butterfly of Paradise, she says, Penny, I'm glad you're feeling better. You are naughty now. You have only influenced me into trying a conversion. I've started to collect my my spare drawers, and I'm looking for a small start for a conversion. I know you don't do small paintings. Have you got any suggestions, if you don't mind me asking? Thanks for the videos you provide. Annalie is better. Hope Annalie, glad Annalie is better. I did cover some of this. I did DMC website, usually have a few little free ones. Look back on my videos, Trudy, and look at how to do it on graph paper, because you can print your own. Then just try a little. They have ones that are like very similar to Paint Gems. So it's worth checking that out. And Etsy do a few. If you put in cross stitch patterns, you've just got to make sure that it's full stitches only, and that it's no mixed fibres or whatever, DMC numbers. But listen, ask away, my darling. I don't pretend to be an expert at conversions, but I do feel like I kind of know what I'm doing sometimes. Just sometimes, mind you. Not all the time. But yeah, ask away, Trudy. I am more than happy to help. And if I don't know the answers, then somebody else might. You know, somebody else might know how to help. Then we've got SW. She says, you are being authentic. Thank you, my darling. I I'm just me. Just little old me. And by little, I mean 5'3". Little old me. And I just try to be me. I don't try to change. I don't put any airs and graces on. I'm not one of these people if I mess up in a video, you get to see it. I don't edit bits out. All I do for editing is I put my intro in. Turn it so, if I remember, turn it so that it's the right way up. That's me. That's as much editing as you get from me, because I don't want to not be me, you know. In fact, I was speaking to my son the other night. I said to him, what are you doing? What are you listening to? He said, podcast. I said, on what? He said, oh, just YouTube. So I said to him, have you subscribed to me? He said, Mum, I haven't. I said, you best fucking get on there. I didn't swear at him, but I said, you best get on there and subscribe. So he went on there. He then phoned me the next day and he was like, Mum, I'm so proud of you. He'd actually watched, he said he watched me for a good few hours. He watched one of the lives, the Christmas one that me and Sam did. And he was like, you're brilliant. It was like I was sitting in the room. So that really sort of boosted me. As many of you know, my confidence has been knocked a bit. But it did really boost me. You know, since, well, let's just say, since January, I've done no lives. I'm a bit dubious about doing it, put it that way. I'm a bit dubious about doing a live and nobody coming on. It should just make me look like Billy No Mates. Let's do them Fs. I'm a bit dubious about people saying unkind things. So, yeah, it's, I think it's something that I'll have to ease myself gently into, but definitely after speaking, after what he said, made me feel so much better about things. Like, my son doesn't compliment you if he doesn't mean it, literally. Like, don't get me wrong. Love him, loves me to pieces, I know this. But for him to say that, he was like, no, Mum, I mean it. Like, you're there, you're a YouTuber. I'm like, well, yeah, I do YouTube. He goes, no, you're a YouTuber. And it's weird because he, like, would I think that he would be into diamond painting enough to watch videos? No. Is that all the Fs? That can't be all the Fs, but maybe it is. So it really boosted me. And then we got the lovely Jan Bill that put my little cats in there. So thank you, Jan. You know, you don't have to say anything, but little things like just seeing an emoji or something sort of makes you feel like it's all worth it. And then on the unboxing, we've got Leonore. She says, this one had to go on my wish list. I have some other cats in my stash already. So if you come up with a nice cat-themed cover paper, I'll definitely get it. There is a few cat ones on there already. I've got something in the pipeline that's to do with cats, but it's not going to be released till later in the year, much later in the year. And I'm hoping that you guys will love it as much as I do. So watch this space. Everybody knows I'm crazy, crazy cat lady. I haven't got millions of cats. I just got the two. Are Malcolm and Monty. But yeah, I'd have a house full if they could get on, because Monty and Malcolm don't get on. They still can't be together. It's getting worse, not better. Put it that way. To the stage where when I go on holiday, Malcolm's got to go into cattery because I can't leave these cats on their own. Because I think I'll just come back to a load of fur flying around. And maybe a dead cat or two. So, yeah. But I would, if they could all get on, I'd have hundreds. Like, seriously, I'd be one of them people. You know when you see, like, programs and there's, like, they've had to go in and rescue 110 cats. That would be me. I'd just be sitting in a corner diamond painting while these cats are all running around. And then we've got Tracy. She says, hi Penny, great video. I'm so glad you're feeling a lot better and your cats didn't play you up. Say, yay. They can't play up. See, they can be good sometimes. They can be good when they're in separate rooms. Unless it's Malcolm. Yes, Malcolm's now got into this thing of going behind the TV. Okay? And the amount of times he's nearly tipped the TV over. He is an absolute nightmare. Malcolm can open doors. Okay, so what we tend to do is, like, for instance, just before I was about to video, Monty was asleep on my bed. So Malcolm's running around, and then all of a sudden I heard Annalie say, "How did you get in here?" Malcolm is in my room where Monty is sleeping, or should I say was sleeping. He's tipped the whole food bowl, Monty's whole food bowl, all over my bedroom floor. Yeah. And then Monty will quite happily, like, he's just ignoring Malcolm, and then Malcolm charges at him and chases him around, and then Monty gets the and then he hisses, and then he goes to attack him because he wants to eat him. But I don't think he wants to eat him. I think he just gets scared because Monty is a wuss. Monty is the biggest wuss, like, considering he's 3 times the size of Malcolm. I think he's a little bit scared. And I think because he's a little bit scared is why he goes for him. I think it's a defence thing rather than a, I'm going to eat you and pick my teeth out with your bones. If you get me. See, look, I'm just single placing all of these. But thank you, Tracy. And then we got the lovely Sue. She says, I do have one Elizabeth Ward, but I've only used it once because I much prefer the bottle storage. It does look nice, though, when it's kitted up. That was me kitting this up 10 days ago. I kitted this up 10 days ago, guys. I love the look of the Elizabeth Ward. I'm very much with you. I do prefer bottle storage. The benefits of the Elizabeth, or the fake Elizabeth Ward, because let's be honest, I ain't got any real ones. They're all fake. Excuse me. They're all off AliExpress. We can't get the real ones here. And the AliExpress ones, I don't think I've ever paid more than like £15 for them. I love Elizabeth Ward because, number one, excuse me, like, look how pretty all them colours look in there. They look so pretty. Excuse me, oh, I ain't even got any coffee left. Number two, I love the fact that the whole, the different sizes. So there are benefits. However, to use, they'd be a close second to bottle storage. I do like my bottle storage. I find bottle storage is easier to put jewels in and out of. Although, thanks to Lisa, I did find it a lot easier kitting up by taking the whole lid off the Elizabeth Ward. But pouring in and out and all that into the tray, I do think bottle storage is easier. So, completely agree. She also says, that is such a both picture. Please, both you and Annalie are feeling better. Oh, bless. That was about the Butterfly of Paradise, which I've only just put away. I have only just put it away, guys. It is beautiful. I love that image, and it was really nice to do. It's an older kit. However, I still had no problems with drills or anything like that. I've had little issues with this one with the drills, but I'll explain all that in, just making sure there's no more. I will explain all that in the kitting down. But yeah, beautiful to work on, beautiful to do. I bought it as a D-stash, so I don't know how old the kit is, but it's not a new one. Right, so thank you, my darling. And then we've got Kitting Up, this one again. We've got Tracy, who says, hi Penny, great video. I love the kitting up. It's a kitting down that I'm not overly keen on. I think I have all different storage like you. I do love the bottle storage. Thank you for sharing. I've got every... Well, I say I've got every kind, right? I have got every kind, but I stick to my bottle storage, Elizabeth Ward, and the square Tic Tac boxes. Don't like the little Tic Tac boxes anymore. I don't like the, you know, the 28 ones. Don't like them. Although I may be using them for one that I take away with me because it's won't take up so much room. But thank you, my darling. And of course the cat emojis from Jan. And then on Whip Along Medusa, we've got Sush goes, I love starting a new canvas. You're right, it is exciting. I do love doing a new canvas. I think there's nothing better than starting a new canvas. And this year, I might get to start a few. Right, these are the arrows going down. And then we've got the crazy Shazza. She says, yay, you're back. I love watching your conversion videos. Have a wonderful day, Penny. Thank you, Shazza. We've got Gina with her emojis, with Oscar the koala bear. Thank you, Gina. And we've got Tracy, and she says, hi, Penny, thank you so much for sharing. You really make me laugh. I do love to start on a new canvas, and like you, I blame Sam for all my storage, but I love them all. Wow, she's the kitting up queen, isn't she? Hence, kitting up kitten. Although, she's got a lot better. She doesn't kit up as much as she used to. And I think, if I remember rightly, she actually doesn't have many kitted up. Now I've got Andy lurking over my shoulder. What do we think she wants? Nothing? Annalie? Yeah. Are you asleep? Is you sleeping? Would you like to make your old lady? Didn't even know what I was going to say. Right, let's do these Ks. I'm kind of doing all the little itty bitty ones. Right, we've then got Sue updating my stash book. She said, very interested video. You have an amazing Diamond Art Club stash. I think so. I love my Diamond Art. There is, like I said, there's only one in my stash that I kind of not sure about now. But every other one, I want to start now. But there's like I said, there's one. That's a H down there. Right, I'm not going to keep taking these off because there isn't any browns up here, is there? No. Right, I've just got one little H there. And then we got Shazza, and she says, I was going to say you've kitted up Dreamscape. LOL, have a lovely day. I have kitted up Dreamscape. There was a couple that, like Meowie Christmas, I put in the wrong place as well. There's that H, because we just got the one. So we can dip. That's another good thing you can do with Elizabeth Ward. You can dip. And we got a few ends up here. I will put these in there because I think there's about 6. And we've got True. She says, wow, what a collection. I love my collection. I do like my DACs. Let's put these in. And then we've got the lovely Gina with all the emojis, and Oscar the koala. So thank you, Gina. Oh, I'm down to 7 days ago. So we're slowly catching up on these. Right. There's another little one. We got another little symbol. Let's do the sperm. Huh? The star. Star. Is that what it is? Looks like man seed to me. Right, then we've got on Kitten Down Butterfly of Paradise, we've got Sue says, everything Diamond Art Club do is the best. Have you got any of their metal multi places? They're brilliant. I keep meaning to order one, you know, because I do want to try them, because a lot of people have said that they're amazing. I do want to try them. And when there's been times that I have thought about it, I haven't had the money. So what I think I might do, if I remember, is next time I order, I might stick one in. Like if my restock comes in, then I might order one of the multi-placers. Because I do want to try them.
What if there was one that was released that you that really wanted, like better than your restock? Would you get that?
No, because I really want
What even is the restock?
my restock. I'm not telling you. Because I'm not going to say it on camera. But I really need it. Like.
If you don't get it, you do it.
If I don't get it, I will go into deep depression and give up diamond painting.
Like that would have happened. You save a bunch of money.
I would save a bunch of money. I've just found 2 sperm that I missed, so let's just dig in there and get them.
Turns into a science video. Biology.
So that's in there. So let's do these little dots. Now, all of this has got, right, well, you two dark green can get out. Now, I do have a pot to the side of me. I tend to put the trash and any hitchhikers in, because I do like to see at the end how much was trash, especially when not so much when I'm doing like my conversions, but more when I'm doing a kit, so I can see how much has been trash. But I am thoroughly enjoying this, and there's been more hitchhikers than trash. Right, Shazza says, thanks for the video, have a wonderful weekend, Penny. I'm sure I did. The lovely Gina with heart emojis with Oscar the koala. And the same on kitting up the bookshelf. And then did I not title my new shop release? No, I didn't. It's just got the date. Right, we've got Kitting Up Kitten. It says, love the Galaxy ones, but they are all stunning. Fab launch. We've got Angel LaRose, another YouTuber. Please head on over and check out her vids. And she says, Penny, you're amazing. I'm on my way to buy the new ones. Keep up the work, the great work. Love you. Love you too, Angel. She has now received her order. Yeah, she's received it all now. Angel she's hilarious. She's been on one of our lives, and she cracks me up. And I like her because she's real. You know, there's no fakeness. There's no... I don't think there's any more little ones. She is hilarious. Check her out, guys. And then we've got the lovely Sue who says, beautiful release papers. Thank you, darling. I have to give credit where credit's due. And Anna Lee designs all the release papers. I don't do them. She designs them for me. So we've got this green, and then all that's left on this dragon is ABs, which we leave till the end, because if we leave it till the end, then our pen is nice and used, so that it doesn't take the covering off the ABs. And then we've got, on kitting up the customised bookshelf, we've got the lovely Gina with all my emojis, and Oscar, and the same on the release papers. And I think, guys, that's it. I'm gonna do this colour. I've got a few comments left, but let's be honest, we want some comments for Sunday. Otherwise, what the hell am I going to talk about? Like, you really don't want to just either me sit in silence, which I don't think is physically possible for me, or me beating up Anna Lee because she's getting too cheeky.
No.
Or me.
Facts. Hashtag keeping it low, you know.
Does anybody want a child? She comes with a free cat.
Hey.
She comes with a free tuxedo cat. His name is Malcolm. But you can call him anything you like, because I do. I call him Malky, and Annie hates it. But I call him, he gets called a few bad words at least 10 times a day. But I think that's it for me for now, guys. I will see you all soon. This will be all finished. So Sunday's WIP. Look at his tail. Doesn't it look cute? So Sunday will be a brand new start. So keep your eyes peeled for that video. If you've liked my video, give us a thumbs up. Think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you hit the little bell, you'll hear ding every time I release a new video. Also in there is Kitting Up Kittens Etsy shop for the trays and pens. My Etsy shop for cover papers and anything to do with storing spare drills. And there's my email. And there's a buy me a coffee, which please don't feel obliged to do. I don't expect it, but it's very greatly appreciated. It helps me fund all this. But for now, guys, have an amazing day, and I will see you later. Bye.